Hello, and welcome, Eternal Life fans. It's Rowan, and I was gonna finish my presentation on the coronavirus, but I kind of got sidetracked. Started watching a big stream of Kobe Bryant videos, and I found some cool things out, so we're gonna do a Kobe Bryant stream instead. Now, I found out something very interesting. So one of his friends was being interviewed, and he said something very interesting about Kobe Bryant. So this is what he said.
And we now welcome in longtime friend of Kobe, T-Mac. I appreciate you joining us from your home in Houston, Texas, and just hearing Kobe's voice like that, razzing you back and forth the way you guys always did. What's going through your mind?
I'm devastated. Just like everybody else. I mean, I think I'm the one person that has a connection that nobody else has with Kobe. And I used to stay at his house with Pam, Joe, Shea, Sharif. And, I just remember us the minute I walked through those doors, like it was just an instant bond. And, the stories that I could tell, being in there, him watching karate flicks and watching Michael Jordan home videos.
So you guys should be getting the idea first of all that this guy was very close to Kobe. Like really close. So he would know Kobe very well. Look what he says here.
And he would watch a certain part, pause and rewind the tape, and I was like, what the hell are you doing? And that was just him. He was practicing on some of the things that Michael was doing. He was emulating that. And this sounds crazy, but Kobe spoke this. He spoke this. He used to say all the time, "I want to die young." And
really?
I thought he was he used to say, "I want to die young. I want to be immortalized, and I want to have my career be better than Michael Jordan, and I want to die young." And I just thought he was just so crazy for saying that. And when I got the news yesterday, I had a dance with my daughter yesterday at my wife's event. And
that was it, folks. This guy, this friend of Kobe Bryant, this close friend he's telling us Kobe Bryant wanted to die young. That Kobe would say this kind of thing in their conversations. Wanting to die young. I guess he got his wish. That's pretty crazy. I mean, we can only take it from this guy's if this guy's being honest and depicting this correctly. We don't know for sure, but it sounds pretty legit. So that's pretty crazy. I mean, if that's true, that's not great. That sucks. I mean, it's a very common attitude. People want to burn out and fade away. They're wrapped up into the idea of the legacy, leaving some legacy, and they think dying young will actually, increase their legacy, will make them more famous or something. So we live in a weird clown world where people actually put a lot of stock in that idea. They're invested in their legacy. They care. And so imagine someone with that kind of insanity, someone who cares about their legacy after death, right? How they'll be remembered, and they want to be famous after they die. Someone might have this perspective that apparently Kobe Bryant had. He wanted to be immortalized. He wanted to, die young, so I guess he would be immortalized in that way, A lot of rock stars have this idea, the dying young, burning out, fade away. Burn out and fade away. I think Kurt Cobain maybe said something like that. It's better to burn out than fade away. It's a common theme anyways in a lot of these people. But yeah, pretty crazy there. What else do we got? Hope I'm live. I hope this is working. I hope this is freaking working. Is people here? Okay, Naratu just showed up in the chat here. He said, I'd rather just be young forever. I don't want to grow old no matter what. Yes. Yes. Heck yeah. That's the idea right there. Anyway, so let me just finish this little presentation. It's just a quick presentation I had. A few things more I wanted to show you about this Kobe Bryant situation. So I just thought that was pretty crazy. I haven't found yet, but I would like to know the direct quotes. Like, I would like a quote where Kobe Bryant is saying this, and we can verify that he actually said this, rather than have to take his friend's word for it. But apparently Kobe Bryant wanted to die young, which is crazy. Anyway, so I found a little, the theme of my channel lately has been peanuts and everything, so I thought this was pretty interesting. Kobe Bryant was in a peanut ad. Check this out. Hence the thumbnail of this video, Kobe Bryant and the peanuts. So check this out.
We will yell with all of our might. Catch us if you can. Catch us if you can.
That's it. That's all I could find. I couldn't even find the full thing. But anyway, I thought that was fun to watch. Anyway, so what else? So this was interesting. So I've been talking about Mr. Peanut dying, and so Mr. Peanut was gonna have this funeral or some sort of situation, some sort of thing happening. It was supposed to be like a funeral for Mr. Peanut at the Super Bowl, which I was gonna watch, but I was wondering, like, okay, since Kobe Bryant died, is this gonna conflict, because it might be seen as disrespectful to go ahead with like some kind of mock funeral for Mr. Peanut, and it's all kind of a joke to people. He's just some mascot, and then you have a real person dying. So I was wondering if there's going to be some conflict there, and that maybe they would that would interfere with this whole advertising campaign of the Planters Peanut having their mascot die. Apparently, they're going to go through with it. They're going to actually have some kind of funeral for Mr. Peanut at the mascot. I mean, at the Super Bowl. So I'll just read a little bit here. It says, the televised funeral of recently deceased Planters spokes legume Mr. Peanut. I was thinking maybe that Mr. Peanut would come back. That maybe he had faked his death, and they're gonna have him come back to life or something. But we'll see. Apparently, it might just be a funeral. So they're saying it will continue as planned, despite the ad's similarities to the death of basketball legend Kobe Bryant, a Planter spokesman confirmed Monday. None of these are words that anyone could have predicted would go together in one sentence, but here we are, right? Crazy clown world, here we are. Weird things going on here. The company is pausing its online ad campaign on social media sites like Twitter and YouTube, but is not planning to alter or cancel its ad for the big game, which coincidentally features the death of a celebrity icon in a fiery crash on a remote hillside. The first commercial was leaked. Okay, yeah, so anyways, we'll see what happens. Bryant, his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, and 7-year-old passengers, and 7 other passengers died Sunday on the helicopter crash. Very tragic, very tragic, that it's not just Kobe Bryant, it's his daughter, and it's this young lives here. But I'm of the opinion that older lives are just as important and valuable as younger lives. Even if Kobe Bryant was 99 years old, that doesn't make his life any more valuable. Like, let's stop being ageist as a society. Old people matter. So yeah, it's just the whole tragic thing. Anyway, so I just had a little bit more of a presentation I wanted to share here. So what was I saying on my channel? I uploaded a clip on my channel very recently about the dangers of plane flights. Here we have a helicopter crash. I mean, the freaking traveling is dangerous. This is going to be a reoccurring theme on my channel for Eternal Life fans. Wake up. Traveling is freaking dangerous. If you can avoid it, avoid traveling at all costs, especially air travel. Okay, we're a very primitive society, and we don't have this stuff mastered. A lot of things can go wrong with air travel, so be careful. That's the lesson. What else? That was his helicopter. Now, it's almost like there's a danger of being too wealthy, because it's like normal people aren't flying around in helicopters, but because he was so wealthy, it's like he thought, oh, he'll just take advantage of this wealth and fly around in helicopters everywhere. He often did this. It was not just a one-time thing. He was commonly flying around in helicopters. So it's almost like there's a curse. It's a being rich is a curse and a blessing. It's like it's a curse because you might be tempted to do all these dangerous things like flying around in helicopters, and a lot of rich people get involved in dangerous drugs because they can afford it, like heroin or whatever. But the point is, don't do it. Just because you can afford to fly around in helicopters, it's not safe. I found this interesting. I was like doing Google searches for like Kobe Bryant and peanut butter and stuff. So someone actually made this meme. I did not. Apparently, this meme goes way back, where they're saying that Shaq and Kobe Bryant are like team chocolate, like peanut butter and chocolate. I guess they really were a duo. They did really well together as a team. They played on each other and everything. They helped each other win. But yeah, I feel like this year is a bad omen. It's like, really, I do feel like Mr. Peanut dying is this it's setting this whole year to be, it's setting it up as like the year of death. So we have to be extra careful this year. And now we have the coronavirus. It's like a whole bunch of bad things are happening. There's the Australian fires. It's like everything is going wrong this year. Do you notice that? This is not a year to be messing around with. So, yeah. But Shaq must be super sad right now. So that was his daughter, Gigi, just 13 years old. Sad, so sad. They were quite the father and daughter team there. They went to games all the time, and they were very close. So it's just tragic. This is what Donald Trump had to say on Instagram, in case you guys were wondering. Donald Trump said, Kobe Bryant, despite being one of the truly great basketball players of all time, was just getting started in life. He loved his family so much and had such strong passion for the future. The loss of his beautiful daughter, Gianna, makes this moment even more devastating. Melania and I send our warmest condolences to Vanessa and the wonderful Bryant family. May God be with you all. So I thought that was just a sweet, heartfelt message by Donald Trump. And there's Shaq all sad. You know, that's the trending video now on YouTube. You can watch him talk about the death of Kobe Bryant. Just absolutely devastating. Anyways, that's it for this short presentation. I guess that's really all I had. I'll still be working on my coronavirus presentation. Still got more research to do. I want to try to come up with something and information that maybe you guys haven't heard. I know everyone's talking about the coronavirus, and yeah. Naratu says the train travel might be the safest way. Maybe. I've heard a lot of dangerous train crashes as well, though, you know. There's that movie with Samuel L. Jackson, Glass, right? Where Samuel L. Jackson, his superhero character, is a dangerous train crash. And Bruce Willis is in that movie too, and it's like he shattered his bones because of a train accident. But it's not just in the movies, that's real life. A lot of people die in train accidents, so could be the safest. I've always debated whether bus travel or train travel is safer when I have to travel around, you know. I still haven't figured it out, actually, which is safer, train or bus. If you guys could help me figure that out, leave a comment on this video. What's safer? Help me figure that out. Yeah, that's about it. I didn't have much else to say. Just testing something here. Yeah. All right. That's it. Thank you guys for showing up. See you later. Peace out. And may you live forever.